Computer, turn off the music.
Greetings, everyone. Today, I'm excited to give you my mid-year update for 2025. So far, I've read 26 military sci-fi books, which is exactly one book per week. I've explored new authors and had some amazing moments as part of the BookTube and military sci-fi community. So let's dive into everything I've read. At the start of the year, I laid out some ambitious goals. Let's go through them and see how things have gone. My main goal for 2025 is to read the entire Drop Trooper universe by Rick Partlow. And I'll be honest, progress has been a little slower than expected. But this is not because I lost interest. Not at all. It's just that other books keep jumping the queue. Still, I plan to refocus for the second half of the year and make Drop Trooper more of a priority. Let's see how far I get by December. I also wanted to read one book from each major indie military sci-fi publisher. From Aethon Books, I read Against All Odds by Jeffrey H. Haskell, their top-rated military sci-fi title on Amazon. From Variant Publications, I finally got to Sentenced to War by J.N. Chaney and Jonathan Brazee. Read and reviewed it back in April when Variant celebrated its 10-year anniversary. And for Chris Kennedy Publishing, I still need to read The Prince Awakens by Fred Hughes. But I may swap that for Red Tide by Chris Kennedy himself, the first book in the Theogony series, or Cartwright's Cavaliers by Mark Wandry, a Dragon Award finalist, and the first book in the gigantic Four Horsemen universe. I just want my first CKP book to make a strong first impression. And I know that technically last year's Express Elevator to Hell is my first CKP book, but that's an anthology. I don't think it counts. And then, to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Richard Fox's Ember War, I read the first book in the series. I'm now seriously considering committing to the whole Ember War universe after I finish Rick Partlow's Drop Trooper universe. It's also around 40 books, a big commitment, and I love it. Yes, and some books I didn't get to yet. Edge of Valor by Josh Hayes, Galactic Law by James Aaron, Scorpio by Marco Cluse. Josh Hayes is working on a brand new series called Weaponized, and James Aaron is co-writing a new series in the Grimm's War universe with Jeffrey Haskell. Since Josh and James haven't officially announced the release date yet, I've held off for now. As for Scorpio, Marco Cluse provided me with an early copy of Corvus, Book 2 in the Frontlines Evolution series, which comes out August 19th. So I thought before I read and review Scorpio and Corvus, I'll upload an author spotlight video on Marco Cluse, plus a review of Terms of Enlistment, the book that started it all. Now, since that is done, I can focus on the Frontlines Evolution series. My next goal, and also personal challenge, is to read at least one new book every month, preferably indie. So far, I've nailed this challenge. Here's what I've read from January to July. Protector of the Union by Eric Holtgreif, Orders of Magnitude by Yuval Kordov, First Command by Michael Simon, Battlefield Diplomacy by Lisa Richmond, Archangel Fallen and Archangel Avenging by Rick Partlow. And currently in July, I'm reading Dancing with Destruction, a Bayan anthology. Also, some indie authors reached out and asked if I could read and review their books, which is always an honor. We got Bad Dog by Ashley Pollard, Cold Blooded by Rohan O'Dwill, Project Nemesis by Will Crudge, Operation Resolute by Reese Landon, and Rising Storm by Miles Phoenix. I also picked up a few spontaneous reads. Metal Gear Solid by Raymond Benson. My buddy from China reminded me that 2025 is the year of the snake. Had to read it. Off Midway Station by Mark Allen Edelheit. Discover Sci-Fi awarded it Best Military Sci-Fi of 2025. Worth it. All You Need Is Kill by Hiroshi Sakurazaka. I love the movie, and I had to read the original source. Trading in Danger by Elizabeth Moon and Forever Peace by Joe Haldeman. I wanted to explore more classics. Salvage Marines by Sean Michael Argo. My recap video of the TV show became my second most viewed video ever, so it kind of made me read the book. So yeah, looking ahead to the second half of 2025, here's what I've locked in. Continue the Drop Trooper universe. Read and review Scorpio and Corvus. Finally dive into CKP, whether it's The Prince Awakens, Red Tide, or The Four Horsemen. Read Edge of Valor and Galactic Law. Finish the Archangel trilogy with Archangel Ascending. Need to read Dawn of Destiny by Lee Stephen. The General of Military Sci-Fi Book Reviews Jim Chapman says that out of 1,000 plus books that he read and reviewed, Dawn of Destiny is his all-time favorite. And if you don't know Jim Chapman, check out my video here. Also need to read Hammer's Slammers by David Drake, a classic I still haven't tackled. Shame on me, I know. I got my sight on the upcoming Battle Space Nomad by Will Crudge. I'm very excited for him. Will's an indie author who got an opportunity with Aethon Books, and I'm sure he'll knock it out of the park. And I'm waiting for the sequel to Off Midway Station, the upcoming Off Javelin Station. I liked book 1, so let's keep it going. And of course, I'll continue my one new book per month challenge. And I'll also read and review any book that a military sci-fi author asks me to check out. Oh, and I'll always leave room for spontaneous picks, because sometimes the best books are the ones you didn't plan for. I gotta say, this first half of the year has been amazing, full of unexpected gems, community support, and just great conversations with military sci-fi readers and authors. I've learned so much, both as a reader and a content creator. If you've got suggestions for what I should read next, let me know in the comments. I love finding out what's on your radar too. So there you go, my 2025 mid-year update. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Burn Bright and to Burn Enough.
Computer, turn the music back on. Let's keep on rocking while we wait for the rescue team.